been working with, on the big three for a long time, and you know how they've been fucking with me.
They say they have 5 million per night, and Arsenio has 1 million. When you're an artist trying to get something out, and they tell you that on the slide, like, we can't have you doing too many shows over there.
Guess who's making a comeback? Icecube is stirring things up by sharing some intriguing gossip about Jay-Z. It seems like Jay-Z might be involved in some messy situations similar to what Diddy has been accused of. According to Icecube, Jay-Z is supposedly throwing Diddy under the bus. And here's the twist. He's alleging that Jay-Z did the same thing to R. Kelly in the past. Remember how Jay-Z distanced himself from R. Kelly during serious allegations? Well, Icecube is implying that Jay-Z is doing a similar thing to Diddy, who is facing accusations from several women, including one claiming she was a minor when things allegedly happened. Icecube is not holding back. He's suggesting that Jay-Z might have some questionable situations involving minors as well, and he's prepared to reveal everything in Jay-Z's closet. Brace yourself for some serious drama. It's about to hit the fan. Diddy recently shared that only his mom and Jay-Z can call him Sean. Interestingly, there's still a photo of Jay-Z on Diddy's website, and Diddy has been praising Jay-Z for stepping into the shoes of legends like Biggie and Tupac. In a show of support, when Jay-Z faced criticism for teaming up with the NFL, Diddy had his back. He publicly expressed on Instagram that Jay-Z is one of the greatest to ever do it, and has always been there for people in the hip-hop culture, including himself. Diddy emphasized the importance of unity among the people, especially during challenging times. The friendship between Jay-Z and Diddy seems strong, with Jay even narrating a video montage for Diddy's Lifetime Achievement Award at the 2022 BET Awards, calling him an inspiration for kids starting from scratch. However, things take a twist with Icecube's claim that Jay-Z might throw Diddy under the bus due to the public scrutiny Diddy is facing.
These dudes were assassinated in some kind of way. More Biggie than Tupac. I think Tupac might got killed by a dude that they had an incident with earlier that day. But Biggie's seems a little
JFK.
Governmental to me.
There was a time when Icecube dropped some major hints during an interview, adding an intriguing twist to the discussion. He suggested that Biggie's hit might be tied up in some mysterious government stuff, fueling rumors about Diddy's involvement. Some people bought into these claims, while others remained skeptical. However, with recent revelations about Diddy's legal troubles, including 4 different lawsuits, more people are starting to reconsider Icecube's words. Let's face it, he's not exactly known for spreading falsehoods. Now it seems like Icecube is gearing up for even more drama, and this isn't just any drama. It's poised to rival or even surpass Diddy's scandals. Brace yourselves, because it's all connected to Diddy's longtime friend, Jay-Z. You know the saying about birds of a feather, right? Well, Icecube is dropping bombshells, suggesting that Jay-Z might even be worse than Diddy. He's making serious accusations, claiming that Jay-Z has been involved in some seriously questionable activities with young girls, mirroring his BFF Diddy. This revelation is a lot to take in, but it's not entirely shocking if you've heard the rumors circulating for years. People have been whispering about Jay-Z not being as squeaky clean as he appears on social media, and it's not about the whole Becky with the good hair saga. Instead, it revolves around allegations of him either grooming young girls or assisting others in the industry in doing the same. But that's not the only sketchy thing Jay-Z is said to be involved in. Here's another twist. He used to be buddies with R. Kelly, the guy who messed things up big time with Aaliyah. They got married when she was just 15, which is a big no-no because legally she couldn't sign any papers herself. She needed a parent or guardian for that. Now here's where it gets crazy. R. Kelly, with his Hollywood connections, somehow managed to get paperwork saying Aaliyah was 18 and okay to get married. But guess what? The truth came out later, and it turns out R. Kelly, in his 20s at the time, faked documents to marry a child. The marriage was canceled, but it shows how messed up things can be in Hollywood.
Well, no, we're not related at all.
Now let's dive into the realm of Ice Cube's claims about Jay-Z's alleged shady dealings involving minors. One name that comes up is Tiara Marie. Before she became known on Love and Hip Hop, she was in the mix at Def Jam with Jay-Z, who was all about her, calling her the princess of the label and the first lady of the rock. Fast forward to the night of her prom, and Jay-Z does a 180, dropping her from the label with zero explanation. Jay-Z told Tiara Marie she was getting the boot because her debut album didn't perform well. But hold up, the numbers don't add up. Her album sold 69,000 copies, hit number 5 on the Billboard 200, and snagged the second spot on the R&B and hip-hop albums chart. Not bad for a debut, right? But Jay-Z played it off like it was a major flop, giving her the boot with no clear explanation. Rihanna drops her debut a couple of weeks later, also selling 69,000 copies, but her album charts lower at number 10. Now, by the logic Jay-Z used with Tiara, Rihanna should have been in the same boat, right? But nah, Rihanna's still standing. Why? According to Ice Cube, the not-so-secret sauce is that Jay-Z was supposedly getting cozy with Tiara at the time, even though she was still in high school. But wait, it gets darker. A blind item spills the beans that L.A. Reid allegedly got into the mix first, hooked up with Tiara, then supposedly passed her to Ray J, who in turn passed her along to Jay. Yeah, it's all kinds of messed up, especially considering she was a minor at the time. Hold on, there's more. Ray J and Tiara went public in 2006, right after Jay-Z dropped her. She was 18, and he was 25, but rumors were floating around that their thing started way before she hit legal age. Here's where Jay-Z's story starts to crumble. If her first album was such a train wreck that he was ready to boot her, why on earth was she working on a second album? According to the blind item, the real reason Jay-Z dropped her wasn't about album stats. It was because Ray J wanted Tiara all to himself and got jealous that Jay-Z was in the mix. And, rumor has it, Beyoncé caught wind of the affair and put her foot down, demanding Jay-Z cut ties with Tiara completely. Jay-Z's solution wasn't just dropping Tiara from Def Jam, he went all out and blacklisted her from the industry, making sure nobody would give her a shot. Next level crazy, right? No wonder Tiara's career tanked after leaving Def Jam. Now let's shift our attention to Beyoncé. Rumors are buzzing that Jay-Z might have groomed and pulled strings in their marriage. Streets are talking, saying they hooked up when she was 18 and he was 30. Jay-Z, however, tells a different story, claiming that they didn't start dating until she hit 20 and he was 32. Still, it's a head-scratcher since Beyoncé herself spilled the tea, saying that they met when she was 18. In her words, "I was 18 when we first met, 19 when we first started dating. There was no rush, no one expected me to run off and get married." Fair enough, she wasn't underage, but there's still a 12-year gap there, and she was a teenager then. Adding a dash of sketchiness to the mix is the fact that Jay-Z was Beyoncé's first real relationship. She's been upfront about how her teenage years were all about the hustle, stating, "My teenage years were about the grind. My energy went into Destiny's Child and the dream of getting us a record deal and becoming musicians. If something wasn't helping me reach my goal, I decided to invest no time in it. I didn't feel like I had time to keep tiki or hang out. I sacrificed a lot of things and ran from any possible distraction." Not only was Jay-Z 12 years older, but Beyoncé was also pretty green when it came to relationships, adding a dash of sketchiness to the mix. Now let's delve into the disturbing rumors about Jay-Z allegedly keeping Beyoncé in check with drugs. Former bodyguards and insiders claim Jay-Z is paranoid about Beyoncé leaving him. The word on the street is he allegedly keeps her in check by giving her drugs. Beyoncé may feel like a prisoner in her own marriage, with Jay-Z allegedly going full-on paranoid to prevent her from leaving. Kanye West, 50 Cent, and others chime in, suggesting Diddy, Jay-Z, and Beyoncé are all puppets for Hollywood elites.
They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce,
But not you, man.
but they can't control me.
Not
You see, it
you.
ain't no name.
50 Cent adds that Jay-Z bought his way into the industry and started winning Grammys after being with Beyoncé. Amidst all this drama, 50 Cent is reportedly developing a documentary on Diddy, focusing on SA allegations he's faced. The teaser suggests 50 Cent might spill some secrets about Jay-Z as well. It's a wild ride of allegations, rumors, and drama. The question remains, will Jay-Z ever face consequences for these alleged actions, or is he too well connected to be touched? The comments section awaits your thoughts on this unfolding story. And while we wait for more updates, make sure to watch our next video for more interesting drama you never knew you needed.